Welcome in to DNVR Bets Daily. And Andre, the Rockies are in action today. The Nuggets are in action today. The Avs are in the playoffs. But that's not what the people want to hear about. They want to know, how is Jeff Driscoll looking at Broncos training camp?
Is that right?
That's what the people are here for on our bet show. Over under touchdowns for Jeff Driscoll in training camp practice number 1 in shorts.
Ooh. 3.5?
Wow. I've heard he's already diming up Jerry Jeudy, which further proves the fact that Jerry Jeudy can make any quarterback look good.
So will you feel confident about our Jerry Jeudy props, even if, God forbid, something were to happen to Drew Magic?
Yes. Jerry Jeudy, he's just the guy. All right.
Yeah, he's a kingmaker.
In all seriousness, we've got another, as Dre calls it, casino night at the DNVR Bar today, because you just come in here and you just start throwing down money. You put it on the table, you push it in, you see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what happened last time we did this show. I had maybe one of the worst bad beats of my life here.
Oh, that one was rough.
The moment I told Henry, hey, look at that TV, I'm about to win that Atalanta PSG bet, things went south real quick.
How have you not learned this yet? To not jinx your own bets.
I am from the school of, I'm a big believer in doing the jinx as kind of a show of strength and trust to defy the jinx. Like when I, back in the day, 3 weeks to a month ago, I would text you when I'd need something to go through, and often the text would then work in my favor and that goal would come.
That's the opposite, though. That's speaking it into existence. That's the opposite of jinxing. So I'm just saying, you should. I hope you learned your lesson on Atalanta and PSG.
Yeah.
And you stop doing that, because it pains me to see.
I think I should, as you suggested before, stop betting on soccer. I had that amazing 10-0 day. I should have retired right then and there. But now I found a better thing, is have Hank sit next to me. For like 2 hours, I thought that Hank was completely destroying my juju. But then in making the worst bet of my life, I said, Hank, I can't stand this anymore. We are doing a parlay right now. Hank is hot. I think by making the parlay and having Hank get in on it, I was able to
gather it.
And then I had a massive irresponsible win. And then I had another great parlay win yesterday as well. So hockey's doing well. I'm just, thanks to Hank and his good juju. Michaela gave me some great insights on what MLB. It was a Michaela-proof parlay. That's how we should put it.
Michaela-proof parlay, and she hit it.
She hit it, baby.
Damn, you owe her a little kickback on that, because she's been asking us for advice. So we haven't really gotten her rolling.
Yeah, no, that's true. Instead, I'm asking her for advice, and it's paid off already. So things went well at casino night. Yeah.
You should be able to give your buddies kickbacks from your DraftKings account, reward Andre for that advice, and then you just send him 10 of your, because if we're sitting at a casino table, right, and I run out, and then you give me $10 to buy into my next bet, right, which I'm a big believer in doing it for others because I think it helps you. Then when I get my winnings at the end of the night, after I hit rock bottom, you bought me back in, I built my way all the way up to winnings, which happened many times for me. Then I'm giving you a kickback on that, a little tip for your help.
Seems proper.
I feel like we should be able to do that via the DraftKings app. I'll send it to the people over there.
We're like 2 clicks away from being able to do that,
Well, I don't want to
withdraw some money and then you PayPal it.
I want to send it over to you as a personal free bet from me to you.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Like connected DraftKings account.
Yeah,
that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And then the other, I think, good juju I was able to get was both Eric Weedham, D-Line Co, as you all know him, and producer Guy were both trolling the parlay I'd made. So I think that really helped.
Oh, yes.
That always helps.
Yeah, you need haters in this life.
That's right. So I had 2 haters. I had Michaela's approval, and I had Hank on my side. So, everything lined up, and it's been a great 2 days of parlaying at the casino.
So I took an Arenado day yesterday. Very cold. Buddy Black gave me the day off. I just dealt with other things, and now I'm back to hit 2 home runs. So that's what we're doing today.
Yeah.
Another casino night or casino day at the DNVR Bar.
It's an early
casino
one.
nights turn into casino days. And that's how it works. Let's start with the Avs, as we are just 1 hour and 4 minutes away from when they say the puck's going to drop, and then about 20 minutes after that for no good reason.
Beautiful.
So we're an hour and 24 minutes away from puck drop.
Yeah.
And the Avs absolutely destroyed the Arizona Coyotes in Game 1. Now, one caveat
Didn't feel like it.
is it didn't feel like it, because Darcy Kemper was standing on his head for just over 2 periods. My bad. Sorry, hockey people. Just over 2 periods was unbeatable. And it looked like, oh, I've seen this one before. Underdog comes in, goalie stands on his head. Underdog gets a tip-in goal on just a garbage toss from the blue line, and favorites in the hole.
Yeah, because Grube could barely get in a rhythm himself. So you were worried, like, every missed opportunity the Avs would have, you were worried it was going to come back to bite him on some, fluky thing coming back the other way. And I will say, they were peppering Kemper. Mm-hmm. But there was one real, truly great scoring opportunity. He had a great pad save, and then Calvert kind of cleared an open window to the top corner.
But from start to finish of that game, the ice was slanted towards the Avs. Like full on, over a 45 degree. Like semi trucks aren't allowed to drive on this grade type of slant.
Yeah.
And the Avs were playing the Coyotes game like that's what they were hoping for. This Darcy's gonna play great. We'll just tip one in late and win the game. But to me, the way the Avs won that game, I think boosts them tremendously. Because not only did they just score one. If they just score one late, it's like, whew, sweat off the brow. No, they opened the floodgates. They poured an avalanche into the net. And then they said, we beat their asses all game. And the scoreboard reflects it. Mm-hmm. And now I think that they are just going to come out and skate circles around them today.
Yeah, I think this goes one of 2 ways. I think this could very easily be the Coyotes' best shot. I think if this series isn't a sweep, it's because today went a certain way. And, there was talk about Frankie being in goal. Now we're feeling like maybe it's back to Grube.
Yep.
And, of course, the back-to-back that comes up Saturday. And tune in for our special Saturday show previewing that and UFC and stuff. That there could be a goalie switch. So this is either going to be like Game 1, only maxed out. And it's going to overtime like 1-1, and it's going to be a grind it out to the max. Or the Avs blow just their doors off. They cover the over. They cover the puck line. Mikko and Mac get back to rolling, and we're good. The beauty of this Avs team, though, as you underlined it, and why I think they're the favorite, is they feel like a very Belichick-approved team. They can now win no matter what the style.
Yep.
They have that depth. The third and fourth line were like, oh, this is our playground. Like, Coyotes, you want to do this? Fine. This is why we get paid, so we can do this all day. And the third and fourth line dominated. If the top 2 lines get going, though, this is forget it. Done deal.
The fourth line kind of was playing the best.
Oh, yeah.
Week. But, real quick, do you know what the Coyotes' record was in the regular season, or just generally?
It wasn't great, was my understanding.
They were 33, 37, and 8.
Not great.
That's awful.
Yeah, not great, Bob.
If an NFL team made the playoffs with that win percentage, everyone would be just losing their minds at how terrible, what has happened to our great sport type of thing. People would just be.
That's correct.
The Avs need to put them away today and put them back to where they came from.
Yeah.
Send them back to the iceless desert and just put this thing in the bag today.
Yeah, go back and golf. That's what you do in Arizona.
Yeah, so I think if the Avs come out and just stomp on the throats today, that's kind of an intense visual with the skate on. But
yes.
if they do that today, this series is over.
Agreed completely. And that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So I am taking the puck line. I am taking the over. I'm taking Nathan MacKinnon to at least have 2 points or more. I really think that top line gets going, right?
You'd have to think.
Dude.
By the way,
Tired of waiting.
not enough is being made because it just wasn't a very consequential goal. Not enough is being made about the 1-2-3 bump set spike, if you will, on that last goal. It's Landy to Nate to Mikko, easy tap in from one. I mean, that was art. That was hockey art, and maybe that's what it takes to get them going. So you're saying 2 goals from the top line.
Yep.
Both involving Nathan MacKinnon.
Yep. And I can get that at plus 125. I feel like that's safer than to score, right? Basically, I need 2 goals from the top line or 2 power play goals where Nate's involved. Obviously.
Wouldn't you think if the top line is going to score 2 goals, Nate's going to have one of them?
Yes, totally.
So wouldn't you get more value? I'm not going to talk you out of what you like here, but I'm just saying.
I'm trying something different.
All right.
I'm trying something different.
I like it.
But yeah, you're right. We're basically, 10 to 1, half dozen to another, right? Is that the expression?
No. No. Why would 10 be a half dozen?
I don't know, man.
It'd be 6 to 1.
I sometimes wish you just go with it and be like, he's the math magician. Let it ride. Let it ride.
That actually works for me. I'll let you have that one. Okay, so everyone knows I don't play the puck line. I'll give Avs regular timeline. It's only minus 121. I've had my heart broken. You know what I've had happen before? Avs up 2 goals late. Other team pulls the goalie and just gets a garbage one with like 6 seconds left, and doesn't change the game any way, shape, or form. But now I've lost my bet. So I've just seen it too many times. I do think the Avs win by more than 1.5, I should say. But I just don't mess with it.
Yeah.
I take dubs over value all day, every day. So I'm taking that. And then pending that Grubauer is actually starting. Not that I don't trust Frankie, because it should be noted that Frankie also had a shutout in his last game.
And Frankie's your guy. You've gone on record. You're a Frankie lover.
I'm a Frankie guy.
Yeah.
But I am all about hot goalies in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Our hot goalies calendar. Keep your eye on that.
We've got a question real quick. Can you guys just quickly go over what the puck line is?
Oh, yeah, sorry. There's actually an explainer about this, which you can go find on the
great.
DNVR YouTube channel. But the puck line is essentially hockey's version of the spread, except it never changes. Almost never changes. I've seen it change a couple times. Basically, every game, almost every game, you're going to see plus 1.5 for the underdog, minus 1.5 for the favorite.
Yep.
They don't really create a spread because it's so low scoring. But they're basically saying for the favorite to hit, you got to win by 2. And for the underdog to hit, you just got to not lose by 2.
Yeah.
I hate it, personally.
I love it.
I don't touch it, but
It's
others
all
love it.
about the empty netters. Watch RK's explainer. He really outlines it perfectly. It's like a minute. So, yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
So that is the puck line. Okay, moving on. Pending that Grub is in net.
Yeah.
Hot goalies in the playoffs. Hot boys. Hot goalie summer.
Yeah.
It's a hot goalie summer.
It sure is.
Anyways, I'm taking you got to go into away team under 2.
Oh, you're taking us down the sportsbook dark alley.
Yes.
Okay.
I just hate that it doesn't tell me the team, because then I got to I'm like, all right, game 2, that means the away team is the Coyotes. But away team goals under 2, it's plus 105. And you're going to push if they, you could give up the you could go down to 175 for under 2.5, where you win if they score 2. But this is a time where I'll actually take the value, because what's at risk here is a push, not a loss. If it's a difference between 1.5 and 2.5, give me the 2.5. But if the risk here is a push, pushes are wins in my opinion. So I'll play the 2,
Pushes are wins.
where the Avs just have to give up 1 or 0, and you're going to win this bet. I'm taking that plus
You don't like
105.
the under 1.5? Plus 170? Just saying, if you guys are out there feeling frisky, that's an option as well.
Again, I like getting plus value here. You're still getting plus value. I'll go as high as I can go without giving up going into the minus.
Yep. Okay,
So
I feel you.
I'm taking that one.
Cool.
I do feel like Nathan is going to put up points, but I might just, instead of making it a pick, I'll just ride with you. I like the good friend that I am.
Always.
All right. Anything else you want on hockey or the Avalanche?
I tell you, I am 5-0 on my hockey picks the last 2 days. So I'll just tell you, if I were to do a hockey only parlay, I would take the Flyers, the Blues to bounce back from this Canucks game, though I really like the Canucks in general. The Caps are going to come back from the Isles, and the Stars will win 2 in a row on this back-to-back. So there you go. Flyers.
If you blinked, you
Blues,
missed it.
Caps, Stars.
Flyers, Blues, Caps, Stars. Flyers, Blues, Caps, Stars. All right.
Yep.
Real quick, make sure you head over to DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code DNVR when you sign up. If you've already signed up, go in there today, log in, click that little gold bar that's below the quick links, and you're just, if you're like me, you're just going to get a free $10. I assume most people are like me. Maybe it's $5. It said somewhere between $5, I think, and $2,500. It's just kind of a spin of the wheel. So maybe someone gets lucky, and then you're automatically entered in for a chance to win $1 million, which would be wild. But either way, I just got 10 free DraftKings bucks today.
Awesome.
These are the type of things they do.
It's beautiful.
You just go to the top line, place a $25 money line bet on Blazers Grizzlies and get $3 for each 3-pointer the team scores.
Oh, yeah. We'll be doing a Saturday show. That'll be going on. Blazers almost blew it and were kicked out of the playoffs yesterday, which is insane.
It's so sad to me that the Suns went 8-0 and didn't make.
Sucks.
Like they
really
completely wasted their time.
Yeah,
I guess
they really did.
I guess it gives them momentum going into next season.
Yeah, assuming next season happens like a month and a half from now, that actually would be a whole lot of good momentum.
This is the old question of, would you rather be eliminated in the first round of the NCAA tournament or win the NIT? They basically won the NIT.
They basically won the NIT. That's right.
And now, going into next season, they've got a trophy in the case.
Still a lotto ball too. For those kind of franchises, a lotto ball is always nice, man. As we know, that 14th pick can be very good.
Can be magical.
Yeah, can be magical.
So anyways, tons of great stuff at DraftKings. Go use the code DNVR when you sign up to get a signing bonus up to $1,000. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus is comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough, and restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. Off the top again.
Amazing. Now, if we didn't have the Avs game today, I think the headline of this show is, how much does Lance Lynn scare you?
A lot.
A lot, yes.
Lance Lynn scares me a lot.
2-0, 116 ERA, this fella. And despite the day off, the Rockies are saying, Herman, take her easy. We're bringing the kid back. He of the no-hit variety, Ryan Castellani, has yet to be hit on in the MLB.
Yes.
And you just had an amazing reaction. What's going on?
The king of the Castellani on the mound. Lance Lynn on the mound. 2 absolute aces.
Fireballers.
At least one ace and a guy who's never given up a hit in MLB in his MLB career.
Right. Yep.
Over under 12.5, Andre?
Ryan, how's the over-under been treating you in Rockies games? I believe it. You said last time it was going to go to 7-3. Did that happen?
It did not, but that means it's still at 6-4. That's a 60% clip, Andre. That will make you money.
That's basically Charlie Blackmon's batting average.
It's basically by betting on the under, you're betting on Charlie Blackmon. It's basically a 1-to-1 type of thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways, we're taking the under again. If it goes to 6-5, guess what? I'm not gonna stop because it's still gonna be a winning strategy.
Oh man, with Castellani on the mound and everything. Here's what I'll say. I feel like between the starters being good and the Rockies bats just taking a little while to get going, it's kind of like the second, third time around the lineup where we really start to see things get going. Fourth, fifth inning is really where things start. I like the under 3.5 in the first 3 innings here. That's what I like. Not much of a scouting report on Ryan Castellani for the Rangers. Lance Lynn is hot. I think we stay under 4 runs in the first 3. That's what I'm riding with. The over-under is just messing with me right now, Ryan.
I really like your bet. Did you hit it the other day while I missed mine?
I didn't take it, but it would have hit, yes.
Oh, man.
Producer Kale told me to put my free bet on it. And
instead you put it on Charlie Blackmon, who went over.
I talked myself into Chuck. Not only was he over, as you put it, he wasn't seeing the ball. So he's striking out, looking. He's just making awful contact. He's not being patient. Be interesting to see how Chuck bounces back from that bad game and then the rest day as well.
Yeah, so just for what it's worth, if I was fading the Rockies, which I'm not ready to do yet, they're still 12-6.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that.
But I would bet on Rockies under 6.5.
You would.
Or sorry, actually,
because of Lance Lynn. Huh?
Is it 6.5?
I guess that makes sense.
I just lost my train of thought.
Guessing
sorry,
it might
Rockies
be 5.
under 5.5. It's Rangers under 6.5 if you want that.
Yeah.
And you know what I would do, which kind of sucks?
Yeah.
I would take Charlie Blackmon under 1.5 hits.
Are you getting good juice on that?
Not
Minus 180.
Minus 180.
Yeah. I would take the money line. What was I telling you in text? The Rockies are 0-4 when they're the favorites, and they're like an MLB best
8-1.
8-1 when they're the dogs.
And they are very clearly
at
the dogs here.
And I mean, they're the dogs against an 8-9 Rangers team that they already went 2-1 at their ballpark. I think after the home series against the D-Bags, now we're just used to Coors Field again, and they'll be a little better. But that over-under scares me. I'm more likely to go with the money line here.
Well, just to clarify, I'm not saying you should bet that against Charlie, but the way he was swinging, baseball is so much like golf.
Yeah,
One day you're playing better than you've ever have in your life, and the next day you can't even hit it right. And that's what it looked like for Charlie Blackmon the other day.
You just described how betting feels to me. So.
Oh, yes. I can relate to that as well.
Anything else on the Rockies?
No, but I do like that early under that you mentioned.
Yeah.
I do like that quite a bit.
Yeah, and this is, I think we're starting to get at a bit of, okay, we saw the hot start the first 15. How are the next 15 going to be? You know, we're entering a bit more of a crucial stretch. So these next 3 series against Rangers, Astros, Dodgers, I've kind of had circle as like show me time. And then I want to point out on the MLB, I've been kind of hinting on this. I finally went in and crunched all the numbers with a little time off from the show yesterday. Minus 200 favorites in the MLB have been an absolute money pit if you bet the favorites, and super profitable if you bet the dogs. This happened again yesterday where the Baltimore Orioles were underdogs with the Phillies being minus 200 favorites. The Orioles won outright. In the month of August, if you just would have bet all underdogs in going against minus 200 favorites, you would be 9-10, and you would have made 6.68 units. So I'm kind of going to do that across the board for the next week or two. We're going to see how that theory works out.
This is why you're the math magician. This is why you're Professor Dre. We need more of this.
We need more
from
of
Andre.
I agree.
I love this.
I agree.
It looked so minus 200 favorites are 10-9, you said?
That's right. Month of August. Month of July, they were 11-13, and underdogs made 17 units in the month of July. There's been a slight adjustment, but you're still well into profitability by just hitting the dogs.
Is there a cutoff on this? Because, like, the Yankees are minus 360 tonight.
So the Yankees are the one team that's done pretty well against these underdogs. I think if I eliminated the Yankees, this would be even better. And there is a threshold. I did isolate and look at minus 190 to minus 199 favorites. They're 4-1. And you'd be losing money by hitting those dogs.
Is it
so it really
between
is
minus 200 and minus 300, or
minus 200 and down or up, however you want to look at, has been just beautiful. So we
got
have
lots of options tonight. You have the Mets, who are minus 200 favorites with DeGrom on the mound.
Mm-hmm.
So that would scare me. You've got the Reds are minus 200 with Sonny Gray on the mound.
Yep.
I'm scared less. The Indians are minus 200 favorites with Aaron Savali on the mound. Sounds like you would definitely want to bet that one.
Yep. Ivan Nova for the Tigers there.
Framber Valdez for the Astros going up against our guy Yusei Kikuchi.
Kikuchi, I think, has some decent value there. Yep. And then I really like, the A's at minus 200 going against Johnny Cueto, who had one such win just his last outing going against the Dodgers, who are like minus 300 favorites, and the Giants were able to win.
You smell that? That's a round robin parlay I'm smelling.
Well, now let's not get too crazy. Another thing that's been hitting like crazy, and I mention it from time to time, but I hope you keep notes and you guys stay with it. The Red Sox pitching keeps being horrible. In the series against the Rays just murdered them and hit the over every single time. You can get the Yankees today in the over against the Red Sox at over 5.5 at just minus 127. That's basically been like guaranteed free money thus far. So,
wow.
Yeah.
I might money line round robin parlay these
round
underdogs.
robin, I'm down. Round robin, I'm down.
That's what I said.
I thought you meant a straight up. Because round robin, all these dogs, that's where you're really going to do well.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, assuming we don't go like 1 and 5,
You got to hit 3.
Yeah.
Well, 3 and 2 or what? How many did you count? How many there were? You don't need to, but you just got to hit more than you miss.
Yeah, that's true.
The everlasting betting strategy: just hit more than you miss.
We've got six in play. But with this one, if you just did them straight up, even 2 and 3, you're going to reach profitability.
You would straight up, probably not on the round robin.
Probably not on the round robin.
On the round robin.
Right.
So
maybe let's let this play out and see. Anything can happen on a casino night. And then the game that's really about to go on any second now, in the wild NBA, where it was Bizarro night yesterday. I think, if you looked at the lines, all the teams that should have been underdogs were big favorites, and all of those should be dogs who were big favorites won, except for the San Antonio Spurs, who managed to lose to the Utah Jazz. But it's Bizarro world in the NBA.
Do not touch this. This game is so useless.
We don't have a money line yet.
How are they playing the game? How are they playing the game? Why would they be playing a completely inconsequential game in the bubble?
It has to be like 40 minutes for Troy Daniels, right?
I don't know. The under, once again, feels tasty to me, but I thought that in the last one, and that one went over.
Yeah, no, I think the over sounds tasty.
Because
it's just such sloppy. Yeah, no one cares. It's just like go out and put up 110. But what is it set at?
The over-under is 225.
225.
Last game, for your frame of reference, hit 231.
Yeah, I think the over is the only thing you would touch.
Actually, it might have been 233. But, man, you could go Nuggets and over plus 235. Who's got the better B team?
The Raptors are a decent team.
The Raptors are good.
The Raptors are really good. And a deep team. But, they,
Nikola Jokic
truly
over
not
under
care?
0.5 minutes.
0.5? I think
You think he
over.
plays?
I think he plays, right?
Listen, I would forfeit the game if I was the coach.
They're officially sitting MPJ for rest.
Kale's saying they're officially sitting MPJ. That sounds genius. They probably should do that with Yoke, but...
Dude, I swear to God, if I was Michael Malone, I would just say, sorry, we're not playing today. Or I would tell everyone to go in there and get 5 fouls or 6 fouls as fast as you possibly can. Get the team DQ'd. Get out of there.
Bet $25 on Portland-Memphis. Get $3 for each 3-point.
Yeah, I talked about that.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Just quickly off the top of your head, we'll have the whole weekend to think about this and Monday to really get into this. how many games do the Nuggets win the series against the Jazz in?
4.
Sweep.
Yeah.
Sweeparooski.
Yep.
Plus 700, kids.
Woo! It's the same score they had during them in the regular season. Now it's
Yeah.
probably really hard to beat a team 8 times in a row. It's probably 5 is the number, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
So you guys know I've never seen a line I don't like. I'm begging you to stay away from the NBA today, though. I've given you 6 dogs in the MLB. I've given you all my picks for the NHL. I beg you, though, please stay away from the NBA. We have so much other action. Spare yourself.
this
please.
is what I said the other day, and then I went in and got the under, and the Nuggets came in 0 for 1.
I mean, you were at the casino having a good time with your boys.
Exactly.
So all is forgiven.
Then Hank and I are sitting over here in these leather chairs. We knew that you needed the Canucks to hit a massive parlay, so we both got in on the Canucks. And so we became Canucks fans for a night. Like that is the thrill of betting right there.
Truly is. In fact, I need Hank here in 20 minutes.
I know. Where is he?
I need his good
You need
vibes
the rabbit's foot.
right next to me. And lunch is on him, by the way, because he's hot. So
Oh, word. All right. Everyone come down to the DNVR bar. Hank is on the books for a round of Breck brews for everyone and lunch or brunch.
or brunch.
Wait, does that mean we have...
Are we serving brunch today?
Oh, that means we have breakfast burritos down there.
All right.
Our
Well,
breakfast burrito is off the chain.
we need to do some reporting
You guys
and
are
find
getting
this
into
out.
the weeds. Let's hit records and then wrap up.
All right, records. Let's take the
Oh,
records.
beautiful. Yeah. Records it is.
All right, Colorado record.
There's our Colorado records. We're still hot. I'm a second quarter high scoring football game.
Yeah.
And-
Still well within profitability.
Oh yeah, 10 units. Let's keep it rolling today. I mean, look, it's always darkest before the dawn. And we've already had one dawn. Now it's dark again. We're going back for the dawn. I had my Arenado day, 2 home runs today. Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, that's going to do it for us.
Overall records.
Oh,
Overall, I mean, we're just killing. And that doesn't count the 2 parlays today that basically have put me up 80 units the last 2 days. We have Ryan's Morikawa winnings in there, and soon we'll have Ches Reavy. What's Ches Reavy going to put
that's
you at?
another football score for me, by the way.
Nice. How on brand?
Ches Reavy,
He'll put you up, what, like plus 30 units?
no, way more than that.
Oh,
like
good.
up 300 units.
Let's go, baby.
The problem is he's 2 under, and the leader is at like 10, but he hasn't teed off yet today. He's got a 62 in the bag.
No, this is perfect. You want him to start right as he started yesterday. And if the leader wasn't my favorite golfer, Harold Varner, I would be worried. But he's my favorite golfer, which means he's gonna crap the bed in
Tumble.
like 2 minutes. So.
Yeah, he's not actually the leader right now, but he is in position to take the lead if he just has a good day. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for us on DNVR Bets Daily.
Yeah, tune in tomorrow for the Avs double header preview, more Rockies talk, and then UFC full slate. So
If
do
you
that.
bet on the NBA, don't come back tomorrow. Just kidding. We want you back
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
All right, see you guys later.